Greetings, guys. In this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about a function which is related to subject driven fill. A lot of times, we need to kind of change the aspect ratio, the dimension of the image to be able to fill it, to be able to adapt it to a certain website or a certain platform, and that is where we need to fill the image up. There are voids in the image, whether we need to generate things on the top, bottom, right, or left, to be able to still place the product in the center or the person in the center, and be able to resize the image, reorient the image, and crop the image if required correctly. So let's bring in the subject driven fill here. In this subject driven fill, we would only use images with very minimal backgrounds like studio settings, etc., plain color backgrounds, not something that involves a lot of elements in the background. For things that involve elements in the background, we have another function called subject driven generative fill, which I will take you guys through later. So as soon as we use the subject driven fill, we're able to kind of edit the width and the height, the new width and the height, let's say. This is a vertically rectangle image. I want to make it a square image. I put in my margin guidelines everywhere and my alignment. Now you will see that it'll kind of place the person in the center. It'll make the image square, and it will stretch the white background as it knows that okay, it's aware that what it needs to kind of stretch and create. So it has gone ahead and stretched the background accordingly. Let's select another image in a different aspect ratio, for example, that I would have again 659 by 89879. Now again, it has kind of created that background around it, stretched it, filled the void that was there, and created the desired image. This is 1000 by 1270. So again, not a desired aspect ratio. But again, as per our margin guidelines, it has given us the correct image here as well. Let's select something which is again a white studio image, and you're able to see what it's able to do. So again, here the same idea. You can create the workflow, save it, and go ahead and run the workflow separately as well at scale by selecting the images and seeing the images immediately as soon as they're executed. So that's a little bit about how you can use the subject driven fill. Again, my last point is that it is meant for backgrounds with very little or to no disturbance. Specifically, it can be used for studio shoots, for white backgrounds, beige backgrounds, even simple colored backgrounds as well. Thank you so much.